Is it worth investing in your sway bar end links? This is also a popular topic that we've covered, but I'd say in most cases, absolutely. So, for example, in the B8 application with the rear sway bar, your factory end links will break. Guaranteed, they'll snap in half. Our bar is like I don't know, Tom. It's hundreds of percent stiffer than the factory bar, and so the factory end links simply will not hold up. This is also the case to maybe a slightly lesser degree with MQB. Those factory end links will break with our rear sway bar. So I would say in a lot of the cases that we offer our end links, they're substantially stronger than factory. But many of our end links, I'd say at least 75% of them are adjustable. And so that allows you to take out any preload on the sway bar. What preload means is if you install the sway bar and you mount the middle portion of the sway bar to the chassis and you hook up one side on the right hand suspension. And when you go to connect the left hand link, the sway bar and the end link don't quite line up. And so you have to either push the sway bar down or lift the car up, or you have to apply some amount of force to get the end link to go into the sway bar. What you are now doing is you're putting a preload on the sway bar, and that's applying a force to your suspension. This is not something that you want. This is either going to raise your car some amount, and or it could even lower it. I don't, depending on which way. It's going to apply this kind of force, and you're going to have this spring force static on your suspension. You don't want that. So with our end links, you can just simply adjust the length of the end link to connect to the sway bar and ensure there's no preload. So those are the main reasons. And then there's a third reason that some of the factory sway bars are worse than others in this regard, but most all have rubber bushings in them, and these rubber bushings squish and deflect. And so if your car leans, and let's say that bushing and the end links squish a quarter inch, that's a quarter inch more lean, or a quarter inch less effectively your sway bar can apply force to the suspension. So we stiffen the bushings or remove them in many cases to allow your sway bar to react and function more optimally. And we offer two different lines of sway bar end links. We offer our Dynamic Plus end links, which we consider OEM Plus factory upgrades. They have dust boots on them. They're designed to be driven in rain and salt. They're better performance than factory, definitely stronger, but they leave some compromises to make them more streetable. And then we have a line that we call our Motorsport end links, and these are for someone who's not concerned as much for NVH. These feature adjustable heims and rod ends that will need to be changed out probably once a year. But these have zero deflection, zero slop, all the adjustability, and offer superior performance. So if you're doing like track day stuff and performance is really your main concern, then check out our Motorsport stuff. Both are great upgrades for factory.